Hi, Larry King here with Sarah Palin. How are you tonight, Sarah?
Hi Larry, doing great. I've been teabagging it all day.
That's great. Now, down to business. People have serious questions about your qualifications for public office. What makes you feel like you can say stupid things on television and get the attention of every idiot in the media, myself included?
Well, Nimrod, I was mayor of Wasilla, Alaska for several months, and then went on to be governor of Alaska for 2 whole years.
There are like 45 people in Wasilla. Most of them are rednecks who never learned to read, and who think the earth was created in 6 literal days, that is in between beaver trapping, to support their pornography addiction.
Isn't libertarianism great? The government cannot tell these people what to do in their own home.
Most of them follow retarded evangelical cult leaders who tell them Jesus will return in the apocalypse, but only after they elect you to bomb various brown people simply because they worship Allah instead of Jesus.
Yes, but I will cut taxes and reduce the deficit.
You cannot cut taxes and reduce the deficit unless you also cut defense spending, Medicaid, Social Security, and health care all at once.
None of that makes sense to me. Most of my information comes from teleprompters and people working on Madison Avenue who market me like a box of dish detergent. Cutting taxes and balancing the deficit are hot right now. No Republican will ever be in favor of raising taxes, even if the budget is in fiscal crisis, and we will certainly not cut taxes if it affects the wealthy interests that bankroll our campaigns.
That is why they are retarded, don't you agree?
My son is mentally challenged, so anyone who says the term retard in my presence comes off as insensitive. It's the perfect ploy. No one can ever question my intelligence, even though I scored in single digits on my scholastic aptitude test and wound up going to a podunk state college in Idaho. This also gives me the right to call liberals elitists simply because they are so much smarter than me. It really plays well with the Joe Six-Pack crowd who are too stupid to realize that Barack Obama is a genius and I am barely literate. The same people who made George W. Bush, Dan Quayle, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, and various other crazy people electable are trying to make everyone think that I am not totally inept.
Let's talk about socialism. You say that President Obama is a socialist. How are you using this term?
Socialism means people being put in gulags like in Stalinist Russia, North Korea, and elsewhere. Socialism is a failed experiment that limits freedom. Basically, it is an empty signifier that I throw around without any substantive meaning because it plays off of the illiterate rednecks who have no idea what the term means.
Actually, you were wrong. Socialism has never been tried. Have you ever read the Communist Manifesto?
I told you, I do not read, and neither do my supporters. That is, unless they are purchasing that atrocious book I had ghostwritten for me to use it as a doorstop.
Yes, but socialism means ending exploitation, giving raises to workers, using taxes to provide health care and education. It's a society where nobody has an advantage over anyone else economically, which would probably improve our democracy simply because we can all participate on a level playing field. Not building stealth bombers to carpet bomb villages in third world countries. You terrify me. I wish you could just go away. Yet, the American media loves spectacle, so we would rather show a train wreck where 200 people die, which is what you are to us, rather than put something on the air that makes the people grow and mature. We are to blame for the rise of mediocre politicians such as yourself.
Thanks. I have no idea what you are saying. Big words make me uncomfortable. I am an average person who hates to read, and deep thinking that requires 2 or 3 steps of analysis is beyond my realm of comprehension. I prefer checkers to chess.
So you are totally unprepared to become the leader of the entire free world?
I am better suited for Fox News, where I can say crazy things because we know nobody in our audience will ever double-check the misinformation we spread.
Sean Hannity seems like a real dick. What is he like in person?
We have sexual intercourse 3 times a week. Just for your information, he masturbates to pictures of Ronald Reagan every night, and then spreads his semen all over his swastika bed sheets. He thought my son Greg was named Lib, and he urinated on him.
Disturbing. Well, that is all we have for tonight. Be sure to tune in next time when we interview Rush Limbaugh. I will ask him if he has a soul, and the results will terrify you.